you need to tell your fellow students they can go ahead and start relaxing, because what we're really here to do is to get you guys to share with us.
That's really.
I mean, we're not here to judge you. This is not the Olympics. That's a great way to say that. I already like you. But it is. We tend to feel judged, or it's like a performance environment type thing. But really, we're just looking for you to share, the things that you know. And so that's the. Now we won't tell Rashonda what I said, so she'll just be surprised at my behavior later. Although she knows me well, she may not be surprised. Here, go ahead. We'll go ahead and get started.
Sure. Well, welcome everybody. We appreciate everybody coming out here today. I am Deborah Norman. I'm the marketing teacher here at West Hall. I am experiencing several firsts this year. It's my first year teaching in Georgia. And so before Georgia, I was in North Carolina for a couple of years living on the coast, which was lovely. And then I had this opportunity to come back to Georgia, where I was 2 years prior before that. So here at West Hall High School, we've got just a really good team, really good marketers, and some of the other firsts that I'm experiencing is that this is my first year as a DECA advisor. So we are growing with that program. And the kids, they're mostly first-year DECA members as well. So we have a lot of takeaways this year. We are growing and learning from all the conferences that we're going to. We actually made it to state, so that was something that we can build on. And of course, my first industry certification. So going forward, as far as growth, I would like to say that we're really starting with the marketing program growing a little bit. We've gone from construction paper and glue and scissors to a little bit of digital projects in the classroom. We have a couple samples for you that we have laid out some digital magazines and things like that in the class. We have got a school-wide promotional plan that we are working on with the entire school system. The other departments here, we're doing some advertising. You will see some showcases in just a little while where our students are advertising for different departments, different clubs. If you want your news and your information out there, just call it an inside billboard. So we're doing advertising for the school system right here. Some of the growth potential that we have here is, I'm thinking, we are taking the experience from DECA conferences this year, and we are gonna just let that grow. The kids have the experience now, and next year then they can help the new club members with going on to different conferences. And I would like to use that advisory board in a way that we can bring them in and just like use the knowledge of our community. So we've had a couple visitors this year that the kids are just like expanding their imagination and going in that direction. So we are going to use the advisory board a little bit more in a way that we can just show what we've got in marketing. So if there's anything else, do you want to say some words?
I sure will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm Scott Justice. I'm the principal here at West Hall High School, and it's our pleasure to have you with us today. You will see some outstanding kids, which is the most important piece of what it is we do here, and you will see some outstanding things going on here at West Hall High School. It has been the vision of myself and my team for our career tech program to grow, specifically our marketing program. Just in the last few years, with the help of Hall County Schools and Rhonda Samples, we've been able to start this school store. It was a need that we assessed that we had been missing out on for several years, and something that I felt and the administration before me felt that was very important for us to bring back. And with that, has really taken off our marketing program. Our teacher, Ms. Norman, and our students here do a great job, and as she alluded to, she is brand new, but luckily her mother lives here in Gainesville, and it was a pretty easy sell for me to get her to us. Rhonda and I have known each other a long time. I'm not going to bother you with the details, but let's just say that I was in her classes, and we'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Mr. Justice.
And was my youth director. Her and her husband John were my youth director when I was in high school too. So to
I have
say-
a lot of respect for this man. So,
Well,
and I started teaching when I was 12, so.
So I can tell you the passion that is in this room for that lady is just overflows. So she's meant a lot to me. She's meant a lot to West Hall High School and Hall County Schools in general. And Ms. Norman is just done a great job with what it is we're trying to do here as well. And to take off and to have no doubt, no idea about West Hall High School other than wanting to come here and teach. She's sought out, she's looked for, and she's done a remarkable job, and you'll see that going forward. And again, as I started with, the kids here are just outstanding, and the ones you will meet today, there's even more behind them. So it's just a fortunate piece that these young men and women wanted to take on this DECA program and take on this marketing piece. And for her to still take the job, knowing when I told her in the interview we were going through the industry certification process and not balking at it at all. Mrs. Brock will be someone you'll also be introduced to, former CTE person, along with another assistant principal of mine. And I was also the CTE director here at West Hall High School when I was the AP. So to say that career tech is not important in our building would be a mild lie. It is very important for what we do here. It's important for everything that we depend on. And I'm going to keep rambling because I can talk about it forever and ever, but I just can't say how much it is, how important it is for you guys to be here and to learn a little bit more about our marketing program and about West Hall High School. And with that, I want to turn it over to Ms. Brock to tell, because she is our assistant principal in charge of our career tech program. And I am going to step out because I actually have to go to another meeting at World Language Academy about another important thing that we're doing here at West Hall High School. So thank you so much. If you need, I will be back before you go. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm Amy Brock, and I am the assistant principal. This is my 3rd year as the CTE assistant principal. I do some other things, but because CTE is my love, and I was a family and consumer science teacher for 14 years, and I love working with my group of teachers. We have a really strong program. We have a business, graphic design and production, we have engineering, we have healthcare science, and we have marketing. So we're very excited. We also are fortunate to have a CTI instructor. For those of you who may not know what that is, she is a teacher who is assigned for students with special needs in our CTI department. Also didn't say construction. We have Mr. Holtzball in construction. Our kids are also very fortunate to be able to explore cosmetology, culinary, and hospitality through LCCA. So that Ms. Cochran is here. And she is a teacher for marketing at LCCA. So kids catch a bus 3 periods a day. We hope that they take their marketing principles first before they actually do that, but that's not always the case. So sometimes they go to Ms. Cochran, they take these classes, and then they come back to Ms. Norman. But we also have a really strong work-based learning youth apprenticeship coordinator, and that's Shinley Roundtree. You've already met her today. And she works with the Georgia Best program through the Department of Labor, and it helps kids with their soft skills to be prepared for work. Because we find that they can learn lots of skills, but they don't know how to shake hands or eye contact or resume writing or speaking in front of people. I will say that I'm excited about these kids today. If their nerves don't get to them, they do a great job because I have listened to their speeches and they've been practicing for about 2 weeks now. So, and they've made changes. What do you think about this? Miss Norman's been working. I don't want to do it this way. So they've been really working on their presentations. But we really do appreciate y'all being here today. You're gonna see a traditional school to a really awesome culinary hospitality bistro type atmosphere. So you're gonna see both